Today I want to throw out just the idea of a cultural reformation that's taking place. It's taking place before our very eyes, and how we at Corner Church, how we as followers of Christ should respond to it. Think about it. I'm 34 years old, and I remember growing up with 4 TV channels on a small black and white TV that I had to walk over to change the channels. I remember in 1997 going into the new computer lab at Evangel University and signing up for my first email address. Coming back the next day to show Amber and not being able to find it. Where do I find Excite on this vast internet? Today, there are over 500 million active subscribers to Facebook worldwide. Over half of them are logging in every single day. The average person has 155 friends on Facebook. Think about Twitter. Over 55 million posts are being put on Twitter every single day of activity that people are living and doing every single day. YouTube, in 2005, they posted their very first video. 1 video on YouTube. Today, over 24 hours of video are being posted every minute, and over 2 billion views of video are being watched every day on YouTube. What does this mean? What has changed? What is the Reformation? Culturally, we've gone from a world that says, I will go to the big concert to see my favorite musician. Now we'll say, I'm a musician. I'll record my CD on my computer and I'll distribute it to my small group of friends. Culturally, it said, go to the network for the news. Now you go to blogs, you look at Twitter, you see indie news everywhere. Culturally, it said, come and experience the big movie, the cinema. Now, who doesn't know a 14-year-old that's in the middle of working on their 4th big movie project? Culture has really changed. There's been a reformation from control of information that you would then consume to an idea that says, now come and be the producer. Produce. Don't just consume, but produce. As a church, we've continued in this process of being the consumer. Build a big structure, a big entity. Come and consume from the one, the man, the person, the entity. The Reformation in our culture says be a producer, not just a consumer. Church, Jesus' plan is that we too would be producers. Produce for our small community. You write a blog and you have 5 people that read it and enjoy it. But for those 5 people, it's important. In ministry, are you producing, meeting people's needs, 5 people's needs, that it's valuable and important to them? We have to produce. Walking away from the mass consumption to rather the micro producer. Just some ideas for thought. For us as a church, as a community, for Corner Church, can we as a community, instead of saying how can we feed into this mass structure, how can we individually produce as a community, meeting the needs that Jesus has placed before us? Think about it, pray about it. I look forward to dialoguing with you about it. Reformation.